Hi, this is Purv Nagpal. I'm at the Institute of Management at Nirma University, which is in Ahmedabad. And I luckily found Abhishek Salunke to give me company and watch Ice Age today. That's the movie we're going to review. Ice Age is directed by Mike Thermier and Gallen T. Chu. It is the stories by Aubrey Solomon, and it's the usual suspects from the earlier Ice Ages. There's Ray Romano, Dennis Leary, as well as John Leguizamo in the three roles of Manny, Sid, and Diego. Then there's Queen Latifah, Jennifer Lopez, Adam Devine, Simon Pegg. The cast kind of goes on and on. So Abhishek, what did you think of the movie?
Some part of the movie I actually enjoyed a lot,
Okay.
and some part was not, so it was very slow.
Okay.
As Krat, the very famous character of the movie, so all the scenes which featured him were amazing. I
Okay.
loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was quite funny at times. The humor was really good, but apart from that, the storyline at times was quite predictable,
Okay.
and some of the characters were not used
Well
very
enough.
rightly,
I would
not well
agree.
enough.
So the story basically is about an asteroid which is heading towards Earth thanks to Scrat's adventures, and now our famous trio and other assorted characters have to try and figure out how to stop Earth and all species being obliterated. Now, I think I would agree with what Abhishek said, and I think there are moments when you smile kind of a lot in the film, but what I missed, and that is what really set Ice Age apart earlier, was the really laugh out loud moments. I genuinely didn't have any laugh out loud moment through this entire film. You smiled a few times, but ha ha ha, no.
No,
So
exactly.
I think that's one thing which I felt. How do you compare versus the earlier Ice Ages?
Earlier Ice Ages had a lot of use of the characters. They
Right.
were given specific tasks. Like the tiger, if we talk about, he was somebody who always used to lead in all the initial movie,
Okay.
initial franchise. Like,
Okay.
but in this movie, he was just given a very small role, and he
Yeah.
did not even work out. Uh,
Fair enough, because I would agree. I think the storylines earlier used to be simpler. It
Simply
was just a lot about, like, for example, in the first one, getting the child back,
back,
and Diego being the guy who's trying to kind
kind
of
of.
eat the child or deliver him to his leader.
Yeah.
Uh, and now they've got so complicated,
Complicated.
and there are just
So
so many
many
characters.
characters.
I mean, there was that granny.
Annie,
There's this
the
whole family. Manny's entire family's come up. Now there's
and
the boyfriend
Shady,
Julian, which is Adam Devine, and yeah, Buck coming up,
Buck.
etc. So yeah, it does lead to more complicated
But
storylines.
the
I would
character
agree with
of
you.
Buck at times was a little interesting apart from others. He was given a little role, but which made a little sense in the
And I
movie.
also think they made the characters, because they want to differentiate them, they start doing things which are, according to me, crazy.
Great.
It's no longer normal, which is, for example, what the first
Was
Ice
I
Age
say it
was,
was.
and even probably the second as well. Abhishek, uh, what would be your rating of the film?
Uh, I would rate the movie at 6 out of 10
Okay,
for the adventure of Scrat, Sid, and Buck
okay,
because they gave me uh, a little to laugh, a little to actually smile,
okay,
and the 90 minutes which I invested in the movie, I thought a 6 is a good rating for me.
fair enough. I'm going to go with the lower one. I think it's five. For me, a six means there's a chance I can actually watch it again. And here, there's no way I'm going to do that. Uh, I also think I had made this promise to myself after, I think, the Continental Drift one, that enough of the series for me. I think they're stretching it now, and that opinion has only got solidified after watching Collision Course. I think if there is one more, I'm not watching it. All right, but this one was okay. I'm going to give it a 5 on 10. Thanks so much, Abhishek. Yeah,
Thank you so
pleasure
much, sir.
having you, and pleasure with your company as well. Thanks
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.